I'll be back, don't worry. Yeah. Oi! How you doing there? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cody, and today we're going to talk about 10 culture shocks of the Czech Republic from when I moved here from Australia. That was quite a sentence to say, but let's get into the film. Let's get into the movie. I really have just made this up on the spot, so I need a few props before I start this, what do we call it, this vlog. Yeah. We'll take that. Yep. Oh, that's so heavy. I think this sets the scene for our first Czech culture shock. You see that? This begins the first culture shock of the Czech Republic. That was ridiculous. Number one thing about the Czech Republic, they don't have a breakfast culture. So good luck trying to find a place to have breakfast. Obviously in the bigger cities there is places that make breakfast, but it's not normal. I need to catch my breath for a sec. That scared me. Back in Australia, I would go out for breakfast to the restaurant like nearly every day. Every day. So there's a little difference in our culture, and that's number one. There's no eggs here, guys. But I guess I need a little bit of redemption. I'm going to try that a couple more times and see if we can get a bigger air. Alright, I kind of failed. I just couldn't commit. I need to work on that, guys. We'll go to part 2. Bam, we're here with thing number 2, culture shock about the Czech Republic. Well, I'm not sure if it's much of a shock, just the fact that the public transport in the Czech Republic is really good.
Really good.
Although it's really good, some of the trains are really old and were probably made in like the 50s. Like, they're bad. So they have good. So friends, I had a little bit of a fart scare.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
If you know what I mean. So the public transport is good, buses, trains, whatnot, but some of the trains are just so old that it's really horrible. Just behind me there is a train going from Bezenec all the way to Moravský Písek. Hopefully we can get a toot. Maybe not. Yes! This is one of my favorite trains. She's nice and blue. She's a little bit old, but we love her just the same. Well, that was certainly fun. We better check out thing number 3 on my list. Got it, let's go. The thing about shops in the Czech Republic is you have to pack your own bags, and they just kind of chuck everything through, and you pretty much spend so much time stressing over putting everything in your bag, because once all your stuff is gone, then they already start the next customer. It's real stressful for me. Normally in Australia they just pack your bags for you and they're pleasant and lovely, but I find in the Czech Republic it's a little bit different. Oh yeah. The thing about Czech people is they always wait for the little walking man before they cross the road, even if there's no cars. In Australia, If there's no cars, you just walk. Hey, could I get a beer, please? Is that everything? Yeah, just a beer, thanks. Alright. What's his problem? Hold on. Wrong character. I'll be back. Thank you. The Czech service industry is just a little bit different to Australia. Well, a lot different. People seem a little less friendly and really aren't there to give the customer the best experience, in my opinion. Probably in the bigger cities there are places like this. I have been to a cool place in Brno, the second biggest city in the Czech Republic, called Bar Který neexistuje, which is the bar that doesn't exist, and they had spectacular customer service. But in the scope of things, the customer service is lacking, in my opinion, and you will probably notice it if you ever come to the Czech Republic. People aren't as friendly as they are in America, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. It's a very different culture. It's not to say that they're mean, it's just a different part of the culture that you have to get used to. Let's get out of here. Another thing I thought that was a bit of a culture difference was when people answer the phone, they say ano, which is yes in the Czech language. If I answered the phone with yes, if I lived in Australia, they would hate me for sure, because it's very rude. But here, it's very normal. People will answer their phone, ano, instead of saying hello or, you know, whatnot. So I thought that was a little bit strange, but, you know, each to their own, everybody's different. The thing you got to know about the Czech Republic is a lot of the food comes in season. When we live in Australia, or when I lived in Australia, you can get food all year round, especially herbs. I really miss coriander. I've never really had it here, which really sucks. And some food just doesn't exist, like lamb. Never ever have I seen lamb here. And the little jars of garlic, minced garlic, so you don't have to like cut the cloves up, that's missing as well. And also in the Asian sections, it's just filled with 2-minute noodles, which are horrible, soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce of all things. What is this world? I'm sure in the bigger cities it's different, but I live in a small little town and it's all seasonal food, so I had to get used to that. I really miss my coriander. One thing about the Czech Republic is they have so much classic food, which is awesome. It's everywhere. You can go and get it at all the pubs and definitely enjoy some nice home-cooked meals with the family. That's always good. In Australia we don't so much have classic food. We might have a roast meat and some vegetables, but that's about as far as our classic food goes. It's a little sad, and I really like that Czech has so much classic foods, which is delicious.
Yeah, man, I remember being so naive when life was good, weather and palm trees. Back in the day, you were everything I need. But then along came a time when you crushed my dreams. Oh yeah, you played me like a fool when you made me believe that the line between love wasn't thick enough to read. Oh yeah, you see we in the spare crime everywhere. You're selling false hope.
It's still wet. Okay, for this next part, no! That was meant to stick. Hey! Here we go, that might look familiar to you. I have made that because in the Czech Republic the traffic lights are just a little bit different. In Australia the lights go green, orange, which means slow down, and then red, and then goes to green again. Red goes to green. In the Czech Republic it's the other way around. It goes red, orange, and then green. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Very different. I'm just gonna stop myself there. The lights aren't that different. It's just that it goes from red, orange to green, but then it also goes from green, orange to red, just to confuse you. And also in the smaller towns, when it's not so busy, the traffic lights just flash orange, which means you have to be aware of where you're driving, and they don't work. That's so you can just drive through a bit quicker, but it's still a crazy concept for me. Oh well. Hezki weekend, wyszekno najlepszy, ciao, uvidíme se příště, moje kamarádky. Mój čestina není dobrý, promiňte. Well friends, I hope that gave you a nice insight into the Czech world that I live in. That was only 10 different culture shocks for the day. I have many more to come, so make sure you like and subscribe. It says in my analytics that 76% of people that watch my video aren't subscribed, so please, 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 if you're watching my videos and you like them, hit the subscribe button and it would mean the world to me. I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.